Arsenal 3, Manchester United 2. Yes, people, wife boy, and what a game of football. I want to start by saying whether you're an Arsenal fan, Manchester United fan, or a football neutral, I'm sure you can appreciate that one. That was the best game of this season so far, and it reminded me a lot of Liverpool versus Man City in recent times. Two heavyweights going blow for blow, and goals, defending well, last-ditch challenges, aggression, everything you could ask for in a football match. This delivered, and my club Arsenal came out with a 3-2 victory that honestly, sitting there and seeing that third goal go in, I honestly could see us lifting that title in May. If we lift this Premier League title in May, I'm going back to that goal. That honestly could be the reason we do it. What a goal from Eddie Nketiah, man, who was pivotal this whole match. As always, if you love Arsenal match reactions, this is the place to be. Make sure you subscribe down below and let me know your thoughts on the match. If you're an Arsenal fan, United fan, or a football neutral, I'd love to hear what you're saying about this game. Oh my days. Going into it, I can't lie to you, with Casemiro out for United, the fact that Crystal Palace drew against them, I was silently more confident than usual. At the start of the week, straight after us beating Tottenham, I'd have been like, it's a tough game against United next week. But the more the game it led up to, I was thinking, you know what, we've got a good chance. I think we'll beat them. And we started the game electric. First 2 minutes, first 5 minutes, United could not get near us, could not lay a glove on us. But then, what happened? United scored. Rashford, what a goal. He's a matchman, he's there for a reason. Sends Partey back to the shops, back to Ghana, and then fires a bullet past Ramsdale into the back of the net. That was 1-0 United. Honestly, I held my hands up. What a goal from Rashford. I can't say anything about that. Brilliant. Obviously, it's mistakes from us giving the ball away in the first place through Saka. Partey sold himself, and obviously Ramsdale, if he gets beaten from outside his box, you've got to question the keeper. But at the end of the day, it's a brilliant goal. But what it's been every single match day at this Emirates, when Arsenal concede the goal, it's not groans, everyone's quiet, takes the stuffing out of the crowd. It's the opposite. Everyone cheers, the crowd lifts everyone up. If we win this title, not only is it down to games like this, it's down to the crowd that get this team fired up. Because we went straight back and we hit a response instantly, basically, through Eddie Nketiah. Short corner, well worked out to Xhaka, who whips it in, and Wan-Bissaka's caught sleeping. Eddie Nketiah heads the defender to head it home. Wan-Bissaka, by the way, on that goal, he was sleeping. The rest of the game, this man was top. I can't even lie to you. Brilliant game from Wan-Bissaka. Apart from that goal where he was caught napping from Eddie Nketiah stealing in beside him. But other than that, Martinelli, he defended him perfectly the whole game. One of the best defenders alongside Trippier I've seen play Arsenal this season, for fact. But then the second half, man, we came out. And Bukayo Saka, if you didn't rate this guy already, this is your statement game for him. What a performance. So he had the beating of Shaw all day long, bro. Shaw was given so much time. He kept backing off. Bro was moving like a hard drive, always backing up, man. But Saka stole inside, cut inside, back stick, and then just whipped it into the back of the net. De Gea, no chance. He had one straight, well, not straight after, I want to say about 20 minutes later that Eriksen just deflected that, then hit the post. So this man's been practicing that every day in training. I'm convinced he gets it accurate so often. He can just cut inside and bend it into the back corner. So good from Saka. And that goal, he did Rashford's celebration as well. And I was thinking, boys, it's ours. It's ours to lose. But then United strike back again to make it 2-2. This one comes from a corner. Ramsdale not assertive enough collecting the ball. Tomiyasu gets in his way a bit. It falls to Lisandro Martinez. And honestly, we mock him about his height. The only reason he scores this goal is because of his height. He's short enough to loop it over and into the back of the net, and Gabriel can't stop it. If that's Rafael Varane or another 6-foot defender, they're not short enough to hook it over. So we've mocked this man about his height every day, but that was the reason they scored that goal. Brilliant celebration from him. I also thought Lisandro Martinez had a brilliant game today as well. I'm a big fan of him. And that made it 2-2. At that point, I'm thinking, oh my God, man. I don't want to drop points in this game. Obviously, a draw is not the end of the world, but I really want to win this match. Being that it's Arsenal versus Man United, they're title challenging, we could put an end to their title hopes literally today. But then, with pressure building, we kept building, we were controlling, we were dominating, we were suffocating them. And eventually we got the goal. Trossard came on as well, interchange with Zinchenko, who whips it in, and then Nketiah to stab it into the back of the net. I didn't celebrate. Even though the liner didn't put his flag up, I was convinced it was offside. I was like, there's no way that's onside. VAR has about a minute or so long check, and they give the goal. I'm pretty sure Zinchenko blocks the cameras, so they can't even draw the lines properly. At that point, oh my God, I was so gassed. I was so excited. We end the game. We win 3-2. Oh my God, we restore our 5-point lead at the top of the table with a game in hand on Man City. And like I said in my video a couple weeks back talking about how I believe Arsenal are going to win the league, I said Newcastle, Tottenham and United, we need 7 out of 9 points. And we got exactly that. I am so gassed, man. Like, Watching my team play is so exciting to see us. I see a team that it's got a mixture of quality, physical ability, it cares, aggression. It's everything I want to see in a football team. This Arsenal team is portraying, man. And as I say, props to Arteta, props to the team, props to the coaching staff, the directors, everyone involved with the football club. Because they've generated for me a football team that I love to watch play. And that's all you can say about football. Because winning aside, losing aside, you just want to watch a team that you care about. And like because it's a escapism. Football's a form of escapism. Whatever you've got in your week, you've got school, you've got uni, you've got work, whatever. You just want to watch your team play so you can forget about the world for 2 hours. And Arsenal do exactly that. They deliver joy to all their fans today. And oh my days, I'm so gassed. Let's get into the player ratings now. In goal, Aaron Ramsdale. To be honest, on the goal, poor. The second goal for United. Even the first goal, I know it was a brilliant strike by Rashford, but if you're ever getting beaten outside your box, I got to question the keeper at times. So Ramsdale, I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10 today. Yeah, that's what I've got to say. And one time they ran him behind and him and Tomiyasu kind of mixed their signals. It didn't end up being a goal, but you never know. It wasn't his best performance, but he made up for it because last week against Tottenham, he was brilliant. So it swings in roundabouts. Ben White, first half, he was getting grilled, bro. I can't even lie. He was looking good, but he got tired way too easily. He gassed out, had to get subbed out for Tomiyasu. I'm going to give Ben White a 6 out of 10 as well. Tomiyasu, who played half the game, so I'll give him a rating. I'm going to give a 7-2. He got grilled at the start, but look, he's getting thrown into one of the most intense matches this season. But after that, he looked solid, he looked competent on the ball. And it just goes to show that you need two decent players in every position, man. Because Ben White was on a yellow, it was risky. They spent the whole of half time talking about how Rashford needs to get at Ben White, forced him to foul him again and get a second yellow. But it's fine, we bring on Tomiyasu and the quality barely decreases. That's exactly what I want to see. Saliba and Gabriel, that partnership, top today, man. Top. I know we conceded 2 goals, but them two just assured together, man. And neither of them, I believe, got booked. So they're free to play against Everton as well. That's brilliant. I'm going to give both of them an 8 out of 10. And Zinchenko, for me, 9.5 out of 10. This brother is amazing, man. I did not know quality at left back until I saw Zinchenko. This man, honestly, he's been underrated MVP. If he played every game, he'd be Arsenal's best player this season. The way he just picks up that ball and he's just so press resistant, can turn around, can feed passes, always making the right pass, always being in the right position, extra body in midfield. Zinchenko, it's like you're watching 1.5 people. It's like we've got 11.5 players on the pitch. The work he does, it's like he's 2 men or 1.5 men. Unbelievable player today. 9.5 out of 10. I don't care if that's overreaching. Zinchenko today, top. Midfield, Partey. I'm be real, I don't think Partey had an amazing game at all. We were hyping up saying, oh, no Casemiro. Partey's going to run riot in there. But I don't think he had a great game. He got sold a river in that goal against the first goal for United by Rashford. Completely sold to the shops. But after that, did he recover? A little bit. And he showed flashes, but he didn't really dominate the game properly. I think overall Arsenal's midfield was dominating United, but I think that was a combination of Ødegaard, Zinchenko dropping in there, Xhaka, of course, and Partey. But Partey himself as a standout game, I didn't really see it today, to be honest. I'm going to give Partey, I'll give him a 7.5 out of 10. Xhaka next to him, I thought had a really good game, 8.5. Brilliant goal. I mean, brilliant assist on Nketiah's first goal, brilliant whip in, always finding himself in the right positions, and he's just been Mr. Consistent for Arsenal, which is not something we can say of Xhaka in seasons gone by. Like I said, 8.5 out of 10. Ødegaard as well, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Don't think it was Ødegaard's best game. I think Saka next to him was probably our best player alongside Zinchenko. But Ødegaard again find himself in the right areas. One almost brilliant assist to Xhaka where he did like a flip-flap pass through. But Lisandro Martinez was there to cut it out. But you just know he's a live wire. World-class player Ødegaard. And yeah, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Saka right wing. This brother 9.5 out of 10 as well. Him and Zinchenko joint man of the match. But I'm going to give it to Saka overall. Just every time this guy touched the ball, he was gold, bro. Like, his football boots had gold dust on the edge of it. Cutting inside. Even his little flicks around the corner. Brilliant performance today. And he announced himself. For those of you that didn't know who he was already. I mean, everyone knows that Saka's quality, right? But I've been banging on for so long that this brother is next level. So I think a lot of people disrespect him. They say, oh, he's a brilliant player. But they never mention him in the talks of, like, Foden and stuff. For me, he's a miles better footballer than Foden. Foden's got that Man City tax anyway, playing with De Bruyne and all them, man. Saka is a top-class player. He's the best youngster in world football, bro. Honestly, he's better than Vinicius. I don't care what anyone says. He's better than Foden. Bellingham, obviously, that's tight. But I'm talking about, like, attacking players. He is top class, this kid, man. Like, there's very few players in the world that are better than him. You got the likes of Mbappe, Haaland, etc. But Saka is in another planet. The best winger in the Premier League this season. 9.5 out of 10. If he's not on this pitch today, Arsenal do not win this football match. Other side, Martinelli, to be honest, Wan-Bissaka locked him up well. I can't lie to you. I'm going to have to give Martinelli 7.5 out of 10. Leandro Trossard came on and played really well. And this is why you sign players, man. If we had Trossard against Newcastle, I think we win that match as well. He came on and he offered something different. He wasn't someone that was going to take on Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He was someone that was going to become like an inverted player, like Ødegaard, and kind of run inside and occupy the half space. So then Wan-Bissaka didn't know whether to stick or twist. That's what we needed, options. Trossard came on, had good games. I want to give him a 7 out of 10. Didn't really have enough time to really input himself properly on the match, but he was there in moments, had a little nice run, jinky run defenders, and brilliant as well. And Eddie Nketiah, look, I'm going to give him a 9.5 out of 10. I'm not going to give him man the match, despite him scoring 2 goals, because I do think Saka was more influential in terms of his overall presence in the game. But Eddie did the job today, man. That's all we can... If you're striking, you scored 2 goals. For me, you did your job in that match, man. And Eddie Nketiah did exactly that. Scored 2 great goals. The second one, right place, right time. The first goal, what a run into the box. Underrated run. Everyone's going to say what bad defending from Wan-Bissaka, but he still has to make that run. And yeah, Eddie Nketiah, man, brilliant goal. And all that means is that Arsenal keep striving. We've hit the halfway point of the season. 50 points after 19 games. Who would have thought... At the start of the season, if I tell you Arsenal getting 50 points after 19 games, you would have said, what are you smoking? Because there's no way anyone would have thought that would happen. We're on course for 100 points if you extrapolate it out. Obviously, I don't believe that's going to happen, but we just got to keep going, man. We just got to keep going as we're going, pick up points, and let all the other people do the talking. This team is delivering, and I'm finding it enjoyable to watch my team play football. As always, let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts of the match. If you're new around here and you love Arsenal football-related content, this is the place for you to make sure you subscribe. Down below, I'm already to 2,000 subscribers. Drop a like on the video. I've been Wifey and I hope to see you all in my next video.